Hi dear tutor, my name is Edwin Carrascal Ortega, and in this presentation, converting into video, I'm going to show you how to integrate Web 2.0 activity to a language class. The topic I chosen for this activity is the simple present tense. Okay, so I thought that the first thing that I would do in order to work with this activity is to work the grammar part about this topic. Okay, I would create an activity, maybe presenting a video in YouTube, or download it from another video page on the internet. So the first thing that I would do, as I told you before, is to explain the grammar part. Okay, I would explain the affirmative form: I am or I'm, you are, or your, excuse me, he is, she is, and something like that. So I also would explain personal pronoun, explaining what is the first person singular, what is the second person singular, or the third person singular. Okay, and the structure of this affirmative form, that is pronoun or name as verb to be conjugated, that is and is are, as the complement that could be adjective, names, objects, etc., and some examples. The negative form, as the same as I did with the affirmative form, explaining about the particle not, explaining that with this particle we form the negative form in this tense in English. And the interrogative form, explaining about the structure and how to answer short answers and long answers in English. Okay, lastly, I know that I is conjugated with an, he, she, and it. It's conjugated with is, and you, were, you, and they, it's conjugated with are. So in this part, I try to show to the students a short video explaining about this part in English. Okay, and the other thing that I would work with this part is to explain the simple present tense with the rest of verbs in English. Okay, because it's not just important the verb to be, but the rest of the verbs. So for this part, I would show maybe a blog or internet page where I could teach the grammar part about this tense in English. For example, the affirmative form, how we can form this tense in English, the structure, the negative form using the auxiliaries do and that, and the way in that do and that works with some pronouns in English. That part is very important so that a student cannot be confused with the use of these auxiliaries in English. Okay, I would show some examples and something like that. I think that I could integrate this kind of activity with the use of a blog and the email, where students can share some activities with their partners. Okay, the first thing that I would do in this activity, I could explain the grammar part, the affirmative form, the negative form, and the interrogative form, explaining when we need to use short answers, and explain about the long answers too. Okay, and I could show some videos on the internet about some topics related about the use of the verb to be in simple present tense, and the rest of the verb in this part. And the last thing that I would explain is about the rule of the third person singular in English, something that is important when teaching English, because as we know, the third person in English has a special rule. Okay, so in this part I would use a video or maybe a presentation, teaching my students the way in the verbs adapt some terminations in English depending on the determination of the verbs. In this case, normally we add s to the verbs that had some regular terminations, and I would explain about when to add s to the verbs that ended in s, y, ch, ch, sa, or the letter o, and so on. Okay, so I explain all these things with the use of videos, blogs, the use of the email, the use of some activities where students can develop the four language scale: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So it's very important that we can focus our activities with the use of Web 2.0 so that the students not only receive a grammar or a reading skill, but that they can develop listening and the speaking skills, working with activities supported by the use of the ICTs or the use of Web 2.0 tools that enhance this process. So I hope that in this presentation your expectations about my answers about the use of the integration of the Web 2.0 activities to English classes had liked you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.